Hey Exiles, how are we doing? It's Mr. A2G and we are back playing some more Saga of Survival. How are we going, guys? Now today we're going to do another montage. Alright, so we are in the Darkwoods. So we're going to go ahead and raid all the loot in the zone. Haven't touched it. So basically what we're going to see today, if you haven't seen the last video, I'll post that at some point in this video through the cards there. But basically what I'm going to do is we're just going to go through all the zones that I've cleared out, so there's not going to be any sort of enemies that's going to attack us or anything like that, and we're just going to go ahead and raid the whole lot here. Anyway guys, if you are new, make sure you guys are subscribed, notified with the notification bell so you don't miss out on any uploads that I put out on the channel here. Like and comment, guys, if you do like this type of style of video. Make sure you let me know by dropping a like. Alright, so far we've got the usual suspects, nothing too crazy at this point in time, but as sort of time goes on and as we get to the larger chests, hopefully we get some decent loot. Okay, what do we have here? Just again, usual suspects, nothing too crazy. Going to loot this chest over here. Oop, no, this one. There we go. Now you might notice I haven't got any armor except for shoes. Now the other reason why I chuck shoes on is purely because that your exile runs quicker with shoes on, that I find. So I prefer to do it this way in this respect, just so I can sort of keep my exile running along so he's not sort of lagging behind, and obviously with video time length, try and make it as quick as possible for you guys, because this is what you guys want to see. What I get from these chests. Alright, so this is the first of the big boys. Okay, what have we got? Definitely take the oil and the leather. I am in the need. For now, I'll just take that. I won't worry about the torch there. Got plenty of weapons I can use. Oh yeah, so this, I think they've actually changed this come with the update as well. So when I believe it would have been either the 0.11.2 or the original 0.11 update, when they changed the textures of the mountain here. I think they've also changed the orientation of this particular chest only with this specific Darkwoods map, because I'm pretty sure once I've looted it, where the stone was just here in the left hand corner, I believe that's where it was originally positioned, and now it's off to the corner, off to the side there. So yeah, just thought that would be something I thought I wanted to point out, and if you guys weren't aware of it, well, now you know. And we are just grabbing some XP as we go along. Do definitely need the XP, because at the minute, guys, if we have a look, I've got one of the biggest challenges that I've ever come across with regards to the actual clan challenges. 825,000 points needed to get the full loot. It is ridiculous, but hats off to my clan and team. They have really tried to push themselves to get close, and if not, hopefully we'll get there. It's another day to go. I mean, the event will be done by the time the video goes up and live, so hopefully we'll get it. I'm not too sure, but we are pushing along and we are making strides to get there as soon as possible. Alright, we've got some decent loot there. Torch scroll, not too worried about. Again, it's XP. It's just something that I can get. Okay, so grab this one here, and basically what we're going to do from here, as soon as I've looted this, we're going to run off to the next zone, and I will cut from where we are now to the next zone, so you guys won't see the travel time or distance or anything like that. We're just going to get right back into it, so at least you guys are seeing exactly all the action that is to be of the chest unveilings. And we've got some elm, which is good. So a lot of people actually have been, actually, you know what? Let me cut back and I'll get into the elm speak in a moment. Alright, bear with me, guys. Let me just duck out of here and I'll catch you in the next cutscene. Alright, and we're back, guys. So, next zone. So yeah, basically what I was saying before, well, what I was about to say really, to be honest. With regards to the elm log, now a lot of people obviously are wanting this particular mythical piece of item goodness, and obviously wanting to, finally start getting some tree deposits so we can start chopping them down and obviously utilizing the elm itself. So, for the moment it is a little bit on the rarer side compared to all the other items that we have at the moment. But I mean, in recent updates, and I believe especially in the later update that we're sitting on at the moment, elm has been a lot more available. So what I mean by that is, I've seen more elm drops happen in most of the time that I've been playing this game, to be perfectly honest with you. So I haven't seen too much come my way, but from what I've heard and spoken to a lot of people throughout the community itself, elm is coming through. So we are getting elm logs, obviously not to a massive degree, but we're getting it. It's not one of those pieces where it's going to be the hardest thing to find and you're hesitant or you're second guessing the fact that, do I want to drop the elm that I've taken so long to find into something that I may not need or may not get maximum value out of. And what I mean by that is things like workstations or crafting up certain items here or there. So look, from what my understanding is, it's still going to be drips and drabs. It's still going to be rarer in terms of picking up the items. I actually asked our community manager, Ranger Muir, about this very topic as well. And I asked him, I said, look, will there be a possibility, in the future where we will get the opportunity to get at least one elm tree deposit that spawns into a zone, like 1 in 50 or 1 into 100 times that we enter a said zone? Could there be some sort of hidden ticker or counter or something like that? And to his answer there, look, unfortunately at this time they're not really thinking about that just yet. Now I'm not too sure whether or not that they've actually got something cooking in the works. He didn't really disclose that to me. So for now, look, it's going to get to a point where, obviously people are going to be wanting it more, and especially when we're getting a lot of players that have played this game for a little while now, and they are wanting, to utilize elm, and they don't have enough elm to, craft certain things or take advantage of certain things. So look, it's just one of those things, I guess, at the end of the day, that we sort of have to sort of ride it out. It is a bit of a grind, I get it, but look, we've got to sort of persevere on that one when it comes to it. So, hopefully they may change the loot balance table. I'm guessing personally that there has to be something that's going to be changing or coming. Then I'm guessing from thereafter they're going to go through the whole elm, they're going to increase the loot drop count. They might even spawn in trees, who knows. But, for now we just got to sort of sit tight, take what we can get for now. And hopefully, the loot drops that we are getting in some of the zones, say like the Darkwoods, for example, that we're going to, be able to take advantage of. Yeah, let's take that for sure. Don't need the heavy linen there. I think everything now is good here. Very good. I might even just run back home in between cuts just to drop off some things. Did I take that? No, I did not. Okay, what do we have here? And we just got some more experience. So some of the items that I'm actually picking up, I need. So especially when it comes to the XP challenge that we're in, all these little mundane items that we sort of take for granted and we don't grab. Yeah, I'm actually grabbing them now, especially the rope. I do need rope for the whetstones and things like that. All right, give me a sec, guys. I will come back and we'll be in the third zone. All right, won't be long. Alrighty, guys, and we are back on the third zone now. Alright, let's see what we get out of this one here. Ooh, we've got a few scrolls to get. Okay. Actually, that brings me to another point as well. Now, I do remember, actually in the previous couple of videos I think I had a couple of people asking me where you get, a whole bunch of scrolls. So, from my answer to them was, it's obviously all at random. It's very hard for us to sort of give you, proper indication as to, how the scrolls work or where they drop the most. So, I mean, look, from what you can see here, ooh, definitely take that while I'm at it. Yeah, I mean, look, if you're going through the Darkwoods, there is some potential that you can get some decent amount of scrolls. I mean, look, albeit that it may not be the ones that you might be after. However, it might be something that, you know, it could be of use to you, or you're just needing it for the experience, whatever it may be. So yeah, guys, definitely make sure that you are, you know, running through these type of zones as well. I mean, I get it where some people might be coming from, where that their level and skill or their weapons and armor may not hold up against certain zones. I mean, look, I've got a whole series on that at the moment, the new Exile, so if you want to check that out, I'll link that somewhere in the video as well. And that also, you know, walks you through as if you're brand new to the game, never played it before. I've purely created that series for you guys. So basically, I want to try and give you the best possible start, the best information, and also, you know, give you some tips and tricks along the way that's going to help you benefit from the game. So it doesn't seem too much of a grind or anything like that. So that's basically what I'm there to do. And hopefully you guys have a bit of a look at it. You know, watch them and see what you think. Let me know in the comments. Okay, so onto the trunks now. And hopefully, let's see, we'll get something decent out of here. Okay, nah, not too crazy, but you know, what do? Hopefully we'll get something nice out of this one. Okay, nearly there. It's always the suspense in it, guys. The 15 seconds feels like 15 minutes sometimes. Okay, well, we've got some okay things out of this. Just more experience scrolls, and got some plank, and also the weapons booklet there. Oh, sorry, is that the weapons or the magic one? The magic's blue. It's got to be the armor. It's got to be the armor repair. Sorry, total brain lapse there. Actually, how well or how far have you guys progressed with that? With the whole, ooh, nice. Take that for sure. Yeah, you know what? I'll just take it anyway. Yeah, how far have you guys progressed with your armor and weapon levels? So for me, so far, I'm on level 6 with the magic, and level 5 and level 5 with both the weapon and the armor repairs. So not doing too badly there. I'm sure you guys are probably further along than myself. I mean, you guys would play this more than myself at this point in time. I try to do the best that I can and try and actively play, but you know, with work, life, all that sort of stuff, and playing other games as well for this channel, it's sort of hard, but you know, I sort of try and make do with what I've got, and you know, when I can, I definitely jump right into it and try to get the most out of my playing time with this game. Alright, so last chest of the zone, and let's see what we get out of this one. Okay, some pretty good items, some pretty good crafting items. Yeah, absolutely. The steel, the chainware, is it called chainware? Oh, chain weave, sorry, chain weave. And these guys here, the amulet of power. Now you can't actually craft those yet, believe it or not. So if you've got the Sacred Grove already done and you have built that and constructed that, you'll know that you won't be able to do it because there's a certain item there I don't believe that's in game yet. So if you find them, grab them, guys, because it's going to serve you better, you know, further down the line when you do have to use them for certain items. Anyway, bear with me, guys. We will cut over to the final zone and we'll finish it off, alright? Guys, we are on the last zone here. So, hopefully, let's see if we can get some even better loot than what we have with the previous 3 zones. Alright, let's see what we get with this one. No, nothing special. I'm not worried about the flax linen or anything like that at this point. I do have a ton of it back at home, so I'm only targeting mainly things that I do need, especially with this EXP challenge in mind at the moment. So, sort of just trying to be conscious of that for the most part. Sorry, I should say. Come on, there we go. Okay, so we'll race around this way here. Now I've actually already gone through all the zones beforehand, so when I did clear out all the enemies, I picked up all the oak that I wanted, so I did all that, which, to be honest, I think I got nearly 100 pieces of oak within the 4 zones. I think I got about 96 if I'm not mistaken, so yeah, so if you guys want to get a bit of a figure on it, yeah, about 96, don't need any of that, yeah, pieces of oak, so good going for, you know, a little bit, yeah, about an hour or so that I was sort of playing with that. Yeah, just sort of give you guys a bit of an idea for myself here. But otherwise, hey, no. Yeah, so yeah, I thought just, you know, share that with you guys. If you guys are desperate for oak, mate, I'll tell you what, this is probably the best way to do it. For me, yes, I was using my faithful crossbow throughout the whole for the whole period, but you know, some people may not have that ability to use things like the crossbow. If not, you know, what I'll probably suggest, if you've got it or if you're able to craft it, anything that's ranged weapon based would probably be your best option. Preferably things for yourself that you can craft, or you can craft over and over again. Because obviously you don't want to use certain items that you can't sort of craft or anything like that, or if you've only got one of them, or whatever it may be. So just thought I'd bring that up. So if anything, yeah, the pyro ring is probably a really good option that I would recommend that you guys would use if you guys are struggling to get. Oh, you know what? What I should do is I should do that and pop one of those in there. There you go. Handy little trick, guys. If you haven't seen it already, I've done it numerous of times throughout my videos. You've got 2 additional slots on your exile there. I don't know if and when they will change that, being the devs in this case. For the most part, I hope they never do that, but I'm exploiting the hell out of that for as long as I can, and I would encourage that you guys do the same thing. Anyway, it just really helps you out. You know, you don't know, or you don't realize it's those last 2 slots that you need, or the last slot that you can just utilize, and you're like, you know what, bam, just chuck it in there. Leave it be. Whatever you do, just don't forget that you've got them in there. I always do that. That's just one thing I usually do, especially if I go out on a different run and I want to get things, and then I go back to those 2 slots there. Yeah, I kind of forget that I've actually, you know, filled them up. Do I want these things? I don't know if I want these things. I mean, that's a full stack there, so yeah, alright, we'll just leave that there for now. So far, lackluster. Not really much of anything. I'm hoping the last chest will help me out here. Okay, let's see what we got. And actually what I probably might do is I will return home and I'll show you exactly from start to finish all the loot that I've got. Okay, so as soon as we get this last chest, we'll flash over back home. Okay, so not too much, unfortunately. Don't want the cheese. I've got plenty of cheese. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys, from our loot extravaganza with this. Let me race back home, and I will show you exactly what we've got back at base. All right, so bear with me, guys. Won't be too long. Guys, we are back at base. So let's run over to my drop chest that I made beforehand, and we'll recap and summarize exactly everything that we got here. So here it all is. So it's basically everything that I got from the zone, from all 4 zones. So, when you sort of look at it, is it good? Is it bad? Is it mediocre? For me, you know what, I think it's probably, on average, maybe a little to medium to high to average, I would say, compared to what we've got and things like that. Those zones do drop some decent loot when it comes to it, but otherwise, you probably get the usual suspects that we've got here. Happy we got some elm for the most part. I wish we got a little bit more elm, but it is what it is. But that's all that we can really do. And as you noticed here, I've actually got this this particular chest on level 5, so I can stack a lot more items in this chest, so it helps me out immensely with that. So yeah, thought I'd just show you exactly what we got, and that would be it for today. So let me know what you thought about this particular montage, and if you enjoyed it, Let me know which montage that you want to see next. What I'm thinking probably it's either going to come down to the Cursed Forest, which I'm sort of leaning towards, or possibly the Chieftain Stronghold. Yes, I know you guys are talking about it now, or you probably want to let me know in the comments, so do that if you want to. But the dungeon, it's going to happen. I just need keys, okay? That's all that it is, guys. I do have 3 sets of keys, so I need a 4th set. So I can try and do 4 at least, but we'll see how we go. But that's basically it, guys. Alright, let me know what you think. If you guys are new, make sure you guys have subscribed. If you like the video, make sure you do hit that like button. Also the notification bell while you're at it, so you don't miss any future videos on this channel. And comment, guys, let me know how I did. Alright, take it easy. See you next time.